Hello one and all, welcome back to another Halloween special in the year of 2025. This is my second one, hope you enjoyed my first one, which was Final Destination 3. This time I shall be reviewing Saw 2, which came out in 2005, so pretty much the first 7 Saw movies, as far as I know, since 2004 to 2010. They were released every year pretty much. And this is directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, I believe that's how you say his name. Then also made a couple of other movies in the series. Starring, of course, Tobin Bell as John, aka Jigsaw. And then you have Donnie Wall, who plays Eric Matthews. And this will contain some spoilers, guys. You have been warned. Check it out first, then come back, or unless you don't care either way, welcome anyway. So Officer Eric realizes that Jigsaw is back to playing his evil tricks of locking down people and gruesomely torturing them. Eric has to find a way to set his son and others free from Jigsaw's dungeon, which is pretty much to sum up Saw 2. Back 2 years ago, in my Halloween special for 2023, I reviewed the first Saw movie in the franchise, being directed by James Wan, who is a bit of a horror genius, I think, and I think he crafted the first film very well, I think. And keep in mind, guys, I'm not an anti Saw fan. I've only seen like the first 3 Saw movies. As I said, I reviewed the first Saw movie a couple years ago. Saw 3 I have, in fact, watched. Wasn't a big fan of that one. Not really my cup of tea, that one. But what I actually did really enjoy was Saw 2. This is actually a great sequel, and I don't know if it's just me. I actually kind of like it more than the first one, but maybe just slightly. And part of the reason for me is that it feels very big scaled compared to the first one, because the first Saw movie was very it was very low budget. I mean, looking at it anyway, it felt like a low budget horror movie anyway, while looking at it and watching it. With Saw 2, it also starts to develop Jigsaw, the character played by Tobin Bell, even more, and then some, of course, making this a bigger movie, because whenever I was watching Saw 3, it kind of felt like, okay, this is kind of where the bad Saw sequels are coming along anyway, because I know some of the sequels are bad anyway, even without having to watch them. Saw 2 kind of looks like it was kind of slightly coming out of the first one, but of course transferring into the bigger budget per se in regards to a horror movie. But I really enjoyed Saw 2. I mean, this is my second time watching it, I think. I think I watched this along with the first and the third one back when I first watched this a while ago. And I think this is a pretty damn good sequel. Definitely one of the best second horror sequels, in my opinion anyway, for what I've seen anyway. And what I really like is Donnie Wahlberg's performance as Eric Matthews, you know, the main protagonist in the movie, who I think is extremely good. Here, truly gave a great performance, and whenever there's scenes and aspects that he's involved, he knocks it out of the park, I think. And yeah, I might go back and forth with positives and negatives, because some acting isn't great here and there. I mean, like in the Saw movie, some acting wasn't up to par for me. And then some of the traps in the movie I actually think are actually pretty dang good. There's a lot more traps than there was in the first one, I thought anyway. I mean, like, whenever you see the needles, I mean, that had me on the edge of my seat. then other characters in you have Amanda Young, Alison Carey, and then Daniel Matthews, who is the son of Eric in the movie. And so, yeah. And then that ending kind of tells you, okay, it kind of looks like a proper ending, you know, which to me, it kind of felt like some sort of Terminator 2 aspect, where you kind of think, okay, wish they could have just ended the second movie. And I kind of see that sometimes in certain franchises, can they kind of just end at the second movie? Plus, I've heard that Saw X, correct me if I'm wrong, that it takes place between the first and the second. That's on Netflix. Maybe I'll give that a watch, in fact. Yeah. But overall, guys, since I'm not really too knowledgeable on this Saw movie, since I've only seen the first three, but overall, I think Saw 2 is a great sequel. And to me, I like it more than the first one, only just slightly, just because it felt like there was a lot more going on anyway, and it just feels like, you know, the entire franchise is just starting to develop, you know, straight out of the low budget, which I'm not against low budget. I mean, the style and understanding for that first film, back when I reviewed it, I enjoyed. To me, though, I thought the really big element in Saw 2, making it more big budget, I thought was just really coming to a start. And then I do kind of know already that it's going to go downhill from there with the future installments. But hey, but there you go, guys. That is my review on Saw 2. What do you guys think of this movie amongst the Saw movies in the franchise? I mean, you guys, if one of you know more about Saw than I do. I mean, I know a little bit anyway. I mean, it's about traps anyway. I kind of know that much, but let me know below in the comments. And as I said in my in a previous video and my Final Destination 3 review, guys, I have in fact decided to do this earlier than October. I'm not going to get into why. You can watch my previous videos, and that will give me a reason why. So I'm going to do my best as I can. But as always, guys, if you're new to my channel, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, notify that bell before you leave. All my social media links are in the description below. I'm a movie reviewer from the UK that likes to do movie reviews, particularly classics, because they're the ones I love doing the most. But of course, I will do new release reviews as well. But if you're a returner, welcome back, and hope you're enjoying the content so far. And also my Halloween special, if you're familiar with it already. As always, until my next video in whatever, or my Halloween special, I shall see you then, and peace. I want to play a game.